Hello there. How y'all doing today? Now, one of our viewers, they asked if they could have maybe like a cooking segment or something like that with Honey B. And it's a good thing you asked for Honey B because I don't cook at all. No, I don't. I just never have, and I probably never will cook or bake or any of that stuff like that. Back years ago, though, I did think about taking a cooking class and to learn how to cook. And I talked to my daddy about that, and he said, "Well, yeah, son, that's a good idea. That cooking would serve you the rest of your life." And he said that's a wonderful idea. You ought to do that. But at that time, I didn't have much money, so it was either cooking classes or a wedding ring. Yep, I bought the ring. I did. Well, anyhow, Daddy said after I found out he bought the ring, he said, "Now, son," that's what he'd tell me when I had something important to say. "Son, I'm going to tell you, in cooking classes, served you the rest of your life. You wouldn't have to worry about anything. You could bake, cook. You put that ring on her finger, son, and you'll pay for it the rest of your life." Daddy was right. Now, you kids out there watching and listen to this, I'm going to tell you again, listen to your daddy. They're a lot smarter than you think they are. When I was younger, I thought, well, my daddy don't know a whole lot. When I got older, I figured out that he knew a lot more than I thought he did. Children, listen to your daddy. Okay? Now, we have Honey Bee here, and we have Sophie here. And, well, I call her Sophie. Her name's Jo. We call her Joanna, but I call her Sophie. Just see her eyes squint and say, "Peppo, that's not my name." So, anyway, there you go. Let me turn the camera on here so you can see. So we have Honey Bee and Sophie going to make some cookies. Here we go. Let me turn the camera on. There we go. There's Honey Bee and there's Sophie, and they're getting ready to make us some cookies. So if we was going to cook, girls, what's the first thing that we do?
Well, first of all, you get all your ingredients out and set them on the counter, table, whatever you're going to use. And then you would get out any kind of cookware that you need.
Is this the table here?
Yep.
Look like we got a bowl there.
Yeah, you start out however they tell you.
And that looked like sugar to me. No, that's flour, ain't it?
That's flour.
You put salt in cookies?
Yes, you do.
Oh my God, I never knew that before. I like a little sweet. But anyway, you first go ahead and start mixing your ingredients and tell me how you're doing it.
Okay, this recipe calls for 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 sticks of softened butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 3/4 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 large eggs, and a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. So that's what our ingredients list is. Now, before we get started, we have to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. So, we'll turn it on to 375 degrees. That button says it's on, so we're going to go turn around this way. And it says starting in a large mixing bowl right over there. Come over here. Sophie. Those of you don't have to come over here. We're going to mix our wet ingredients together first. So you have your 2 sticks of butter. Now you unwrap one, I'll unwrap one, and we drop it right down in the mixing bowl. They have to be softened or you can't use them because they won't make the cookies right.
I don't like hard butter.
Nobody does. You got it, Sophie?
I had a piece of toast one time and I tried to use that hard butter on it and I ended up buttering my hand because the toast disintegrated.
Right in there like that. Okay.
That's 2 chunks of butter?
Yes. That's a whole cup. That'll equal a whole cup.
1 whole cup. Who'd have thought?
Okay, it says in the large bowl, mixing the butter and both the sugars till creamy, and then we add our eggs. So we're gonna mix both the sugars in next. We need, what did I say, 3/4 cup, I do believe. Okay, it says we have to find the 3/4 cup. That's 3/4 right here. Is that it? Yep. Yep, that's 3/4. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the sugar. That's okay. And I'm gonna have you come right over here to this spot on the table and leave it sit, if you would please. And I'll pour your ingredients for you because they're hard to pour. Whoops, one fell.
Here we go.
Again. Ooh.
I just pour it out on the table. The dog will lick it up.
Lick my table. Here, take it over and put it in there with the butter, please.
Here we go. Into.
Now we need that cup back again. This ingredient is finished. At this point in time, we're gonna set it here.
Okay.
Grab the garbage can.
Garbage can time.
No, never mind. Here, use this. We're gonna scrape the extra sugar we cannot use because it was on the table.
Well, that's not nasty.
I know, but we're gonna set it over at the sink area. Now we need 3/4 cup, and this kind. Oops, this is it. And this kind, you have to pat down to make it
What is that stuff you're putting in there?
brown sugar.
Oh,
Will you pick those up, please?
look like worm bedding to me.
Ah.
Oh,
I'm putting in brown sugar, and hopefully I don't overfill it with brown.
We had the bait shop. We had that, and we had it for worm bedding.
You didn't have this. This brown
Well,
sugar.
it looked just like that.
Ken, we're trying to cook here.
Yeah, see, she calls me Kenneth when I'm supposed to shut up.
This isn't coming out like it should.
Any other time, it's, hey, honey, hey, Mr. B, sweetheart.
I very seldom call you
When
sweetheart.
she wants me to shut up, she says, Kenneth. And so then I know it's
Okay.
time to shut up.
that's why.
Take this spatula. and
Everybody
tap it
needs
down.
to know when to shut up, that's for sure.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
wife
so you
told me
gotta
to
put-
shut up, shutting up, so I shut up, and I never said another word.
that.
She just said shut up, and I did.
No, we gotta add some
Ain't
more
that
in
right, honey bee? You tell me to shut up, and I shut right up, don't I?
there. Yeah.
I just yell. You don't have to tell me
You
to
keep
shut
right
up.
on going and going. That's what you keep doing.
What are you talking about?
Okay, now we've got that. I'm gonna set this out of the way
Okay,
over
you're
here.
pressing down, and that is the brown sugar.
It's called packed. It's packed down. But
Oh, that's
Brown sugar packed down, and that goes into the bowl.
our next step with our wet ingredients will be we'll mix the butter and the 2 sugars together.
The butter and the 2 sugars.
Hang on, I'm doing this on the table, so I have to have an extension cord. But
Back when I was young, I used to get 2 sugars before I go to bed. Give me a little sugar, honey.
okay, sis, over here. I'm gonna slide the bowl over.
I go to bed with her now. It's like going to sleep with a hurricane.
This is how you turn it on. We're gonna turn it on kind of slow.
There we go. So mixing.
You mix. If your arm gets
Oh,
tired,
she's getting it. She's getting it. Oh, yeah, she's getting it. Yeah,
she's
it's
got
going
it.
good.
Kind of push down on your butt. There you go. Yeah, keep going. If it's hard for you. Let me know.
Yeah, look at her
It's
go.
looking good, sis. Okay,
Woo,
well, we're gonna
doggy.
stop her for a second because there's a chunk of butter laying right there. Now, go ahead and start her back.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Dozer. He's out running around. He wants some cookies, I'm sure.
He'll get a cookie if he's a good boy.
Boy, I wish Kara was here. She could help too.
Yes, she could.
That Kara's a pretty good cook. By the way, Kara's my other granddaughter. She lives down in Kentucky next to the Tug
Let me
River.
try for a bit.
But she's interested in the boys now and the teenage drama that goes on. So she's more into that. But she's a good cook. Her mommy, she's a baker, and man alive, I'll tell you
Okay, we're
what.
gonna stop at
You
this.
want a good cake, you have Sarah make you a cake. I'm telling you.
just for a minute.
Uh-oh. We have a
Our
problem.
next wet, no, we don't have a problem. Our
We don't?
next
No
wet
problem?
ingredient
No problem.
is going to be 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Okay.
Now, are those large, small, or
They're
medium?
large. 2 large eggs.
2 large eggs. Now, that's very important, I hear. I don't know. Crack.
In this bowl, so in case we get any shake.
Oh. Here we go.
You got it, sis. Go ahead. Pull
Squeeze
hard.
it really hard. Oh, there we go.
Perfect. Throw that in the trash can. Watch it pour.
Okay. There's 1 egg. There is. Grandma got the second one.
Yeah, we usually share the process.
Okay, long
Okay,
as
pour
you
her in
finish.
there, sweetie.
Here it goes right in the mix.
And then when you're done with this, we just stick it into the sink. And now we're gonna mix up all of these are all of our wet ingredients. Go ahead. Wait, just a minute. Move your hand for me. There you go. Now go ahead. Yeah, put it on low. There you go. And you mix it all in. The meat's gotta be all in. And as soon as this gets mixed up, then we have to go to the small bowl and put in, keep mixing this. Doing good. See how it's starting to get formed a little? Okay, I'm gonna reach over and shut this off for you. Just a minute.
Oh, my goodness sakes. Look at that. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
getting
stop.
processed.
When we have cookies, if you keep saying things are yuck, you're not gonna get any.
What? I didn't say nothing was yuck. Ick.
Our next
If.
step, Sissy, is gonna be flour, and we've got to.
Flour.
All purpose.
Yucky
Yes,
flour.
it's all-purpose flour.
Flour is yummy.
Yeah, let's take a look at the all purpose. There you go. All purpose. Great value.
Now it says in the large bowl to mix. We've already done that. And now we added the 2 eggs. So we beat in the flour mixture a little at a time. So what we're going to do in this bowl is add the flour, the salt, and the baking soda before we can add.
Beat it in. Beat it in.
So what I want
beat
you
it
to
in.
do, you're going to do the teaspoon stuff. Come over here.
Okay.
Oh, what's that stuff? I never seen that before.
This is baking powder. You can get any store.
Oh, baking powder. Oh.
Yeah.
Baking.
Because we're using, no, wait a minute, wait. We're gonna, we gotta level it. There we go.
Oh my goodness. That's,
Now,
this looked
dump
pretty
it in.
precise to me.
and
I'd
then
never
the
get
salt.
nothing like that done. Oh, here. Salt and cookies. Who'd have thought that cookies got salt?
It makes everything run better. Go ahead. Stick her in there, sister.
I guess it's true. They salt and
Salt.
everything.
Mm-hmm. Now see, we have to mix these really good. No, we're done with this.
Mm-hmm.
Done with that. So it's 1 and 1. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now we're gonna grab our all-purpose flour. And we gotta have, let's see, 2 1/4 cup, which is a 1/4 cup. So let's find our a 1/4 cup. I cannot read these on here.
That's what happens when you get old. You can't see nothing.
Okay.
I bought her a magnifying glass. Unfortunately, her memory's gone too. She can't remember where she put it.
I don't. I'm telling you, the magnifying glass won't help on white when you've only got one eye working.
I'm going to get something thrown at me here in a minute. If I didn't have the phone in my hand, I'd already been hit.
Now, when you're measuring dry ingredients such as flour, you want to level it off. So I'm going to level it off with this, like so. Here.
Okay,
Go
here
ahead
we
and Pour
go.
that in the small bowl.
There we go. Goes into the
Because
small
we have to
bowl.
get all that mixed together really good.
Really?
And that's not quite enough.
Well, you got more? Takes 2 cups, you
It
said?
takes 2 1/4 cup.
2 1/4 cup.
Go ahead and pour it in, sis. That's your job. I almost took it away for a minute there.
2. Now we need 1/4 cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
by the way, I just wondered, do you ever get those measurements, certified that that's actually what they are?
Yes.
Calibrated?
That's calibration right there.
That's calibration?
In our book, it's calibration.
Yeah. Well, my mama used to cook. She never used no things like that. It was a pinch of this and a pinch of that and 2 pinches of this, and then she'd turn around and pinch me. Ow!
Now, the important thing is, when you've got your dry ingredients all together there, is to take a whisk like this.
Okay, we got a whiskers.
And you wisp it together gently so you don't get
Here
it.
we go. Let's get a close-up here. Whisking.
Can you smile for
Whisking.
Papa?
Yeah, let's get a picture of the smile. That's a mean smile there. I tell you what, just keep mixing.
Now, we turned our oven on at 375 degrees when we first got started, and that's where it's going to remain as we cook. Can I give my hand a try at it? Thank you. We want to scoop the bottom and bring it to the top.
Got to scoop the bottom.
Wouldn't have to, but we put our other ingredients in first.
Well, wouldn't it be better to put the other ingredients on top to start with?
Well, I would have, but I got started and it slipped my mind.
Shut up, Kenneth. Okay, honey.
Okay, now, sis, I'm going to drive the mixer this time, and the reason why is because it's going to get really stiff. So, grab your bowl and grab one of the, actually set the bowl right here. Right here would be a good spot. And then you pour it in.
Then you can dip it in and throw it in there.
Okay, once I mix it, wait until I get it mixed a little.
You got to mix that little bit in, huh?
Yeah, it says little by little mix it in.
Okay.
We're taking it to the fullest. These are actually tollhouse chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, they get chocolate chips in them. I love chocolate chips.
Chocolate.
Okay, do you want to put your next... All of this flour has to go in, so...
Hey, Sophie, say that again, chocolate. Look over here and say that, chocolate. Yeah. All right, look at there.
This is where Kara would have been really helpful. She is a queen at this.
Kara is the queen of baking.
Okay, now, next time I'm going to have you pour the rest of this that's in the bowl and just pour it in, but not right this second. We want to do it little by little, like it said.
There we go, round and around.
Okay, sis. Go ahead and pour it in.
In goes the rest of it. Bang it really hard.
No! She
No.
knows better than that.
No, don't bang it really hard. You don't?
It would fall.
You don't bang it really hard?
Or it would break, wouldn't it?
What would happen if you bang it really
We
hard?
would have to stop.
And we mix this all in really good, and then you're going to mix in the chocolate chips with the spatula.
Yummy, yum.
All right? Now, when you're going to take that out, that's a big waste, so we can't do that. Just slowly turn this on and let it fly all over.
That's not how I do it. I just turn her on full bore and let her fly.
It's still missing the whole thing.
Oh, look at there.
Now it's partially off.
Expertly done.
Now we're going to take the beaters out, and we're going to use...
My mama used to let me lick the spoon.
I ain't your mama, and I'm not going to let you lick the spoon.
Mama used to let me lick the spoon.
Ew.
One
It's got
time,
eggs in it, ain't
one
it?
time she asked me, did I wanna lick the mixer? And I reached up to lick the mixer, and she turned it on, and I took half my tongue off. That's why I talk funny.
That's all. Okay, now this entire bag of Nestle's Tollhouse chips has got to go in.
Let's get a shot of the Tollhouse Nestle cookie. This is the ingredients Tollhouse. Okay, that looks good.
Okay, I need the scissors. Give me just a second.
I've got the scissors.
Scissor
This
time.
wheel's over here real quick and watch it. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Get the magnifying.
Oh, she does have the magnifying glass. All right.
I wasn't going to tell you. Here you go. The whole thing has to go in. Pour them in, and then you're going to mix them up. Whole thing. Yep. Now. Is it too hard for you to mix, Sissy?
No.
Okay, well, can I show you something very quickly?
The bowl's not.
Yeah, it's hard.
Turn.
Pull it from the edge like this. Like this. Oh, yeah. There you go. Then go to this edge. There you go.
So
You're
you
doing
work
great.
everything toward the middle, huh?
Yes.
Who'd have thought?
That way, because see, down on the bottom, let's show Peppa something.
If I'd have went to cooking school and I'd have
got a
known
lot
all
of-
this stuff.
You got a lot of this that don't have any chocolate chips in it, so we have to lift it up, press it down, lift it up,
Oh,
press
that's a
it
lot.
down.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
I think we're at the point. You never grease the cookie sheets if you got a lot of butter in them, or it's going to burn them up. So here's what we do. Here,
Right here.
that's the cookie. I'm going to grab the cookie sheet,
Where it's like this.
There's the cookie sheet.
and that's the cookie, I don't know what to say.
The cookie scooper.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, sister. This is being baked on my dad's baking cookie.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he was-
that's Phil's.
Yeah. He
that's-
left this for me, and Mommy give it to me. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to show
Kim's
you one,
daddy
and then you're
Phil's.
going to do it.
He was a good cookie maker. He made cookies, my goodness sakes, for all kind of occasions.
Cookie bowls.
He was a good cookie maker.
We're going to put a dozen at a time on here. No more, no less.
He really excelled in cookie making. He was a good
Hang on a
cookie
second.
cooker.
Let me see this. There you go. Okay. Now go ahead.
Here we go. In with the scoop.
Can I show you something that will help you when you got
And
the
with
scoop?
the scoop.
Bring it up the side like that, and then it flattens it out for you.
In with the scoop, out with the cookie.
Right there. I'll slide it over. No big deal.
There
We
we
got
go.
clean hands. That was the very first thing we done was washed our hands.
Wash your hands. The first thing. Oh, look at that. Right up the side. Yep. Wonderful.
There you go.
Right
it
the
in.
cookie.
Yep, we're working
Ooh.
as a team together.
You know, them don't look like cookies at all. They look like big blobs.
They're supposed to be like that.
They are?
You tell them, Sid.
What happens?
Up against- That's good. Wait, let me get the edges off. There you go.
There we go.
We want it to look like down, about right here. Right there. Perfect. Now, let me see this. I think it's getting a little buildup on it. So let's
Yeah,
get some of that off.
Well, I tell you what, girls, I'm going to pause the camera until you get that all ready to go in the oven, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're back. After about 30 minutes, they got all the cookies. Oh, gosh, I got hit in the gut. Well, just after just a few seconds, it didn't take long, but they got all the cookies. You got all the cookies on the sheet, and now they're ready to go into the oven. At what temperature?
375. Can you tell Grandpa?
What
Tell me.
temperature?
75.
3. For how long?
9 to 11 minutes.
9 to 11 minutes.
Oh, I'm so excited. Won't be long, we'll have tasty tollhouse chocolate chip cookies. Let's run around
We
here.
come over here and we
The
set our
oven.
alarm.
The oven is set here for the right thing, and using the microwave for a timer.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's everything that we got so far. So we'll come back when they're done,
Whoops. Oh no.
and we'll do a taste test and see if these cookies are any good.
They're gonna be yummy.
They're going to be yummy.
Because she
Annie's
made them.
gonna taste them.
Yeah.
Yes, I will taste them.
Okay, you girls come around here and wave at everybody, and then we'll come back later. Wave.
No.
So we'll see you in a little bit.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. All right, here we're back again, and see what we've got here. Those little globs look like they've turned into cookies. They flattened out, didn't they?
Yes, they did. That's the goal. Now,
Oh,
once
my
you
goodness.
get these
Let me
out,
back up here and get out of the way.
once you get these, it's you gotta let them set for 1 minute before you put them on the cooling rack. So
You put them on a cooling rack?
yeah,
Can I
but you
have
gotta let them
a-
set for a minute so they don't split all over when you go to get
Oh,
them.
you just let them cool from, then you put them on this rack right here?
Yeah.
Is that the cooling rack?
Now you can get the next one.
Oh, look at there.
Are you all done?
There's Huckleberry Hound, never wears a frown. Huckleberry Hound. There he is.
Top shelf.
Come right through the middle of the studio.
That's all right. Now we'll reset the alarm for.
Gonna reset the alarm. Oh, we're making more.
Yeah, I got more in there.
Oh, I missed the shot. Open the oven there so I could see what they look like in the oven when they're starting to bake there. Open it. I missed that shot. I'm not a very good cameraman, I guess. They go in as blobs like this, and then they come out flat and brown like this. Well, okay, we're gonna wait here. I'm gonna turn down the camera, and then we'll turn her back on when we're ready to.
Hello.
We're ready to taste test. Wave, hi,
Pandy?
Candy. Okay, we're gonna shut the video off. We'll come back for the taste test. Okay, now we need to find out if these cookies are any good or not. So, go ahead and taste one and tell me.
Here, let's taste this one.
You taste one.
Go ahead.
Yummy.
You're delicious.
And delicious. Okay, now we got to take one to the boys in there. Get 3 of them and take them in there to the boys in the living room. And we'll ask them how they turned out.
Here, one for you.
Okay, now you got to taste it and tell me what you think.
Good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Come on, give me a little enthusiasm.
10 out of 10.
Okay, here we got it. We got to have Wesley's reaction. How is it, Wes?
Good.
Good. Huh. Not what I expected. Perfect.
Oh
Perfecto.
my god.
Soleil, how about you? Did you get a taste of cookie? Here we go.
No, she didn't.
Soleil is
She's not
tasting
allowed
it.
to have chocolate.
Oh, she's full. She's already had enough.
Here, let's try those.
Okay, we'll turn around here and see if Dozer likes it.
Bye-bye. Lord, he's getting his
You
nose up
can't
at me.
have chocolate.
Dozer doesn't like it. The dogs don't like it. The dogs don't like it. Okay, let me turn the video around here and I'm going to try me a little taste. Where's the turn? Here. Okay, here I am. And here is this wonderful cookie. Nice brown on the back side, brown on the front side. All those chocolate chips. Okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Just kidding. They are wonderful. Another absolutely perfect cookie. Oh yeah. Good job, girls.
Thank you.
Mm.
I was the
Oh, yeah.
most best of it.
Well, I would keep recording, but I got some eating to do. So we're gonna call this a wrap, and we're gonna see you all later on the next one. Let's turn around. Here's Sophie. Sophie's waving. Wave, Grandma. Okay. You pray for me and I'll pray for you. God bless y'all. We'll see you on the next video. Until then, enjoy them cookies. Bye.